Fautenberry shot his new friend in the head, stole $10,000 from him, and drove away in his truck, heading to Cincinnati where his sister lived. After a brief time, he decided to drive to Connecticut, where he ran out of money, and while hitchhiking back to Cincinnati, he murdered a truck driver who propositioned him for sex in exchange for a ride. While staying with his sister in February of 1991, he began hitchhiking on Route 275 and was picked up by a man who was traveling only 10 miles up the road. He drove Fautenberry an extra 10 miles before stopping the car to let him out when the killer reached back into the car and shot him twice in the chest. Fautenberry then drove the car back to Cincinnati and dumped the body in a wooded area where it was found a month later. He then headed back to Oregon where he met up with some old friends just 4 days later, one of whom was a woman that agreed to accompany him on a drive to Portland from the coast. On the drive, he stopped the car in a secluded part of the woods, shot her 3 times in the back of the head, and stole her bank card. A few days later, he stole money from her bank account and headed up to Alaska. In March of 1991, Fautenberry met a man at a bar and accompanied him back to his house. While there, Fautenberry beat